Welcome to the Daily Influence, where our mission is to deliver a daily dose of positive influence that can uplift you personally or be shared within your sphere of influence. While not every episode may directly apply to your unique circumstances, we strive to provide insights and inspiration relevant to most people's daily, weekly, and monthly lives. Whether you are tuning in during the morning, noon, or night, the Daily Influence is here for you. Listen, share, and embrace the power of influence in your life. Hey everybody, Brian Smith here with the I and Team series and the Daily Influence. And today we're talking about accountability. And accountability just happens to be one of the most requested topics we have from our clients. How do we even manage accountability? What can we do? We struggle with accountability. People are afraid of accountability because oftentimes they think of accountability as discipline, and accountability really isn't about discipline. Accountability is about fixing what's right when you don't do what you say you're going to do or when you don't follow through. And holding people accountable can be difficult because it's often seen as a negativity, but accountability offers us an opportunity to learn, to make things right, to rebuild or protect against, hedge against damaging our trust. And when we do it to ourselves, when we hold ourselves accountable quickly, we really cut off opportunity to have things turn negative on us. You know, it's really what keeps humanity's tendency to do stupid things in check. It's like something hanging over our head, but it shouldn't, in our opinion, be a negative thing. Accountability should be something that is positive. And a lot of us think it's like karma, but it's not supposed to be like karma. It's supposed to be an action we take when we need to make something right, an action that we employ to finish something that we've started, completed something that we said we would, followed through on something that we've made a commitment to. Self-accountability can be difficult. It's hard sometimes to hold ourselves accountable. We're going so fast, life's coming at us in many directions, and a lot of times it's coming back around because we just forgot or something got in the way. We overpromised, underperformed. It's challenging yourselves to remain true to your word, true to your actions, pointing out inconsistencies and making them right. There doesn't always have to be consequences, but oftentimes putting the consequences in place will help people be accountable. And the consequences aren't there as a punishment. And I don't think they need to be that. I think what they can be is something positive. Putting a consequence can be something positive. For example, if you continue to do things right, then you are rewarded. That's helping with accountability. You're not going to get the reward if you don't do what's supposed to be right, but the reward is something over and above what you should be expecting as a foundation. So, for example, you come to work every day, you show up on time, 5 days in a row. We have clients that use this, and you get a bonus. The consequence of not doing that 5 days in a row is you don't get the bonus, but you also still get your pay. You just don't get paid for the time you're not there. You don't reward people for lack of performance. The accountability is you don't reward them. And people shouldn't expect to be that. And that's how we like to look at accountability. Positive leaders embrace self-accountability and outsourced accountability. And outsourced accountability is when if we struggle with something, being late, following through, whatever it is that you might struggle with, soliciting somebody that you trust in your area of influence to support you, to help hold you accountable to what your desires are, to what your influence is. Allow that outside influence, that outsourced third party accountability to help push you. And when you do that, accountability is as simple as somebody calling you, somebody following through, somebody pushing you. Those are the things that can help us to be more positive individuals. Documenting, reviewing things where you struggle, where you find yourself falling short, writing them down, that can be the accountability. You can go back to it. And then you know which behaviors are causing you problems, which behaviors are a struggle. And holding people accountable is a form of accountability. One of the things that happens to leaders is we fail to hold people accountable. Well, that's a violation of our own accountability. It's our job as leaders to set the standards, to set the expectations so that people know where they're supposed to be. If they don't know where they're supposed to be, how do you hold them accountable for that? And that measurement can be many things, from time to progress, milestones in projects. I mean, there's so many ways to set expectations. And if you are setting expectations that are too high or too low as a leader, you need to hold yourself accountable to that also. Accountability is a measurement and a way of putting checks and balances in that help us to succeed individually and succeed as teams and as larger individuals. Accountability is a tough issue to deal with in organizations. It's a tough issue for humans by ourselves to deal with. So if you're struggling with self-accountability, outsource your accountability. Find somebody to help you be accountable. But use accountability as a tool to bolster your influence, to support you in your area of influence, and to help keep you true to what it is you want to reach, whether it's a goal, whether it's a daily task, whether it's something you want to do at home with your spouse, with your family, with your friends, or at work. Use accountability as a tool and use self-accountability or outsourced accountability to get you there. We look forward to talking to you again tomorrow about humility and how humility can benefit us as individuals and leaders. Have a good day.